Starting off, getting some gas at Quick Trip. Price seems like it's going up a little bit. $4.19, call it $4.20. Yeah, grabbing a coffee while we're here, and I want to mention that the choices are totally different on this machine than on this one. I always get the house. I think we're gonna do the intro inside Target today. Would you look at that? Welcome to today's video. As a recording of this Thursday, October 10th, 2024, starting off at Target 2 more days after today for Circle Week. One of the first things that caught my attention was the 30% off of some of the clothing, the sweatshirts, sweaters, and bottoms. I swear she's following us. Might as well just take advantage of it, and look, here's my size right here. Look at the luck of the draw, 34 by 30. Black work pants, 30% off of $34.99, coming in at about $10 cheaper. You know, it would be nice if it was about 50%, but you know what? It's a sale, and I'm gonna grab some pants today. And there's a couple of things coming up. So today being the 10th, the 11th, tomorrow when you're watching this video, there's a really good deal. I'm not sure the price yet because it's not revealing what it's gonna cost, but on a 58-inch Roku, you know, I like my Roku TVs. That is one of the premier deals that they were kind of saving till the end. Circle Week goes to the 12th. So the next 2 days, watch your app, pay attention to Target online. There's gonna be some cool things dropping, and hey, you never know, you might end up with a brand new TV. And you can see there are some deals currently going on with the TVs at Target. 43-inch Westinghouse. Over here, $100 for a 32-inch. And $84.99 for a 24. I love the Roku TVs, everything built in here. It's so user-friendly. But tomorrow, the real deal will be on the 58-inch. And unfortunately, I don't have a price. They're not showing it. But check your app right away after watching this video. If you're interested in a TV, 58-inch 4K LED Roku TV available on the 11th. Also 15% off select prepaid gift cards. And then on the 12th, plastic storage and cookware, along with, oh yeah, those Pokemon cards, 20% off. I thought somebody bought Superman, the Max Flesher, and no, they just moved it over by the collectibles. They took it out by the action figures, and yeah, he just plopped him over here. I really thought when we were here a couple of days ago that somebody came in and said, well, there's the Dark Knight, there's Superman, both chase figures, you know, and grabbed them. But I guess when it sits after a while, it gets staged over by the collector spot. Also want to add, there's a couple of sales going on with their PlayStation 5s at Target, all $50 off. The PlayStation 5 Console Slim, the PlayStation 5 Digital Edition Console Slim, and the PlayStation 5 Digital Console Slim with the NBA 2K25 bundle. So $50 off the regular price. $399.99 for PlayStation 5. Pretty good deal to me. I was kind of hoping there'd be a Switch deal, but unfortunately just love for PlayStation 5 right now. Now unfortunately Herman doesn't seem too excited about those prices. Let's see what it looks like inside. Look at the little Chucky plush here. It's a nice little boy here. Good guys. He wants you for a best friend. We got another one here. Yeah, times have changed here a little bit. You know, you go from here to this. There was something about this that I wanted to point out, that if you were on the hunt for this, it's so pricey to begin with. At least looking at it, taking the $20 off, actually I considered it, but going back to me personally not pre-ordering anymore just because of the last kind of mix-up, not really mix-up, but delay with Batman the Animated Series, you can kind of justify picking up one thing and that $20 off. If you're eyeing up the Batwing from the animated series like I am, I do have it saved to my list. You can take 20 bucks off. I mean, kind of justifying it a little bit. $129.99. I think shipping would be free because it's over that certain amount. So just something to kind of consider. You have 2 days to think about it if you're interested and you have a spot, because this thing is 37 inches long. And I do plan on getting it. I guess it could change, but I'm just not really interested in pre-ordering this. I'd rather just come to Target, pick it up here, and just head home. Oh, and it just keeps getting better and better here. Now they have Two-Face. So if you are on the hunt for Batman Forever, keep an eye on Target. And I want to mention, we said this the other day, this Target seems to get a lot of stuff. So if there's a couple different Targets in your area and one you seem to, have better luck at, keep an eye on that Target. I'm sure eventually they'll make it out to most Targets. Just trying to complete the set here. They have everybody except Val. You have Batgirl here, 2 Batgirls. There's Adam West. So, I mean, look at this. You could just walk in here and almost get the entire Nightmare Bat. Oh, and check it out. They have the Marvel Legends Iron Man. I saw this at GameStop. Their next pre-order, and then they took that ticket system down. Here it is. You can change out the head. Wow. The Hulkbuster. That is awesome. Priced at $59.99. There's 2 of them here. It's good to see the Marvel. It's been DC heavy lately. I know later on in the year or early 2025 we'll get the Secret Wars coming. But I was wondering when these would start showing up. I'm trying to think, there was something else from Marvel that I have not seen yet. New 52. Leading up to that, or was it after? I think it was before it. Before the New 52. The Justice League, they kind of revamped the Justice League. And I remember they did a special issue just for Commander Steel. It just brings back memories. I want to say that was 2006, maybe 2007. But yeah, the Sinestro, but I can see this. Problem is, I just don't see where it was this art right here. Exactly this. Wow. Just nostalgia from, gosh, 18 years ago. I'm getting better. I can leave stuff. I'm not just gonna get it because I don't want to have this FOMO. There's other things at hand that I'm gonna get, plus those pants. But we can't get everything. Even as much as I want Adam West, I think I'm gonna pass on him. It's just controlling that FOMO. The spending's not done yet. We've spent a lot, but stuff like this, it's got to be really selective. Look at his head. That's pretty cool. This right here, it kind of reminds me of that guy from Silverhawks. Power Saber, is this Star Wars or is it an off-brand? I'm not seeing a Star Wars. They have it by the Star Wars stuff. I think they just kind of sneaked it in here. I'm not even sure what the price is because I don't think it's Goliath. But flash on, Clash, motion-based SFX, LED, extends to over 30 inches long. Look at this. I guess, if you're looking for an affordable lightsaber, you go with the Power Saber. A funny story about Trapjaw. I believe it was 1985's Christmas. My dad had got me Trapjaw. He-Man was just so big. 83, 84, 85. Might have been 84. 84, 85. And I may have said this before. One of the last presents that I opened, I knew what it was because my dad ran out of wrapping paper and he wrapped everything up to right here so you could see his feet. And I knew my He-Man so well that I knew it was Trapjaw. Probably my second villain. Of course we had Skeletor first. But yeah, Trapjaw, because everybody needs Skeletor. Trapjaw was my second. 30% off, got them for $24.49. Just paid a little under $26 after taxes. So yeah, we got our pants. Got the $15 Target Circle money. One of the first days of Circle. So all in all, I think it was a win this time around. I mean, it's not over yet, but I think I'm done for Circle Week myself. But man, did they have the toys here. Also want to mention that I am wearing a short sleeve t-shirt. It's been kind of a sweatshirt week. Today in the 70s, tomorrow actually might be the 80s, and then from there on out, it might cool off. This might be the last time 2024 rocking a t-shirt. But, you know, winter's coming. At 68 degrees, you know, I'm gonna remember this when it's, you know, 8 degrees. Gosh, I wish we could keep these temps all year round. Today the 70s, tomorrow close to 80, and then gradually, I mean, not looking too bad actually. Maybe we'll luck out and get a t-shirt in next week still. Well, if you missed out on triple the rewards, and prior to that, Kohl's Cash is back running through the weekend, today being Thursday. Take advantage of $10 Kohl's Cash for every 50 spent. Actually through the 20th, so past the weekend, today being the 10th, 10 days of Kohl's Cash. That's awesome. Long weekend deals, today being Thursday. Good time to stop at Kohl's, grab that Kohl's Cash. Also, something big has returned to Kohl's again. Already discounting a lot of the Halloween stuff, and we're still 21 days away. So if you're interested in any sales, getting some Halloween decor, that Mickey Mouse skeleton shirt that I could never come across, they are running some deals, and then yeah, you get the Kohl's Cash through the 20th. I did want to add that, you know, we're jumping from Halloween to Christmas. These are new ornaments. I thought this came out previously in July. Hallmark keepsake. Kohl's getting exclusive before the actual Hallmark store, which there's some big things happening in a couple of days. The Batman Robin wall scaling wonders for $24.99 is only available at Kohl's right now. It's still coming soon at Hallmark. And the Superman, this is coming in November. So actually maybe, well, Batman and Robin are right here. Maybe you can't pick up Superman if it didn't say, oh, he's right here. So yeah, they're coming in November. Look at this. It's like we fast forward, we time traveled, and now we can, did I just drop Batman? At Games is now back at Kohl's. And especially, even better with the Kohl's Cash. If you picked up the ALP for $16.99.99, you get the $3.40 Kohl's Cash, you get the 7.5% rewards. Now, depending what happens in the next couple of weeks, it's going to kind of keep this in the back burner. The fact that this, you know, disappears, reappears, I think it's safe to say that when the Kohl's Cash is going on at Games, Adam's family will be showing up online. Not in love completely with this skin, but you know, just keeping this in mind here, depending on what happens, and knowing that we can take the $3.40 off as long as I can find something like, I don't know, a bunch of Christmas ornaments. Might be an option. We'll see, but I just want to point that out, that At Games is back at Kohl's. Now, it has just been brought to my attention that Best Buy has completely sold out of, dare I say, the best arcade machine, Arcade1up cabinet ever made. I was actually just about to head to Walmart because, you know, mentioning Circle Days, Circle Week goes on for 2 more days as of recording of this after today. 2 more days ending Saturday on the 12th. Walmart Deal Days ends the 13th, so it goes till Sunday. And just kind of went around looking around on my phone, and I noticed something is now sold out at Best Buy. Oh, and we'll get to what's sold out. Oh my gosh, there's so much happening at Best Buy. I didn't know all this. I would have probably came to Best Buy first. We talked about this a few weeks ago. I said, kind of speculating what we can come across in stores versus, you know, what's showing up online. Look at what is here at Best Buy. The full, oh my gosh, the full revamp. It gets better. Oh my gosh, look at this. $69.99. And you have all the, I mean, they just completely like quadrupled. I was just waiting for something new over here. I had to show it. Okay, the chainsaws, the leaf blower, and the Arcade1up. So I was just expecting to just be blown away. I am blown away. More coming in here. Look at the Dark Knight Returns. Wow. Green Lantern. McFarlane Edition. Even more. Look at this. I have not seen any of these showing up. We have the Huntress. All new stuff coming here. We've been waiting for this. Look at the backside art. I mean, classic Frank Miller, The Dark Knight Returns, Batman in his older beat up stage, and this classic Green Lantern Corps. Look at Hal Jordan just leading the way. I mean, this is, I just want to get it just for the art. I can't believe it. You know, it comes with a street light. Man, some good stuff. This is what I'm talking about. Target, before, you know, it was tempting with Adam West. This is even more tempting. It's like you get it just because it's FOMO. It will stick around for a little while, but I don't know, with that street lamp, this might have to be a buy very soon. Look, you can swap out his head. And then of course, the new Adventures of Batman with The Dark Knight Returns. You have Robin, and of course, the Mutant Leader. What a great two-part movie. This one's winning right now. And with all the excitement, we came here for a reason, not to look at brand new McFarlane's just like ruling the waves here at Best Buy. Best Buy has sold out of a very iconic 4-player Arcade1up. Now the good news, it's not sold out everywhere, but it's sold out at Best Buy, and I'm just throwing that out there with the Kohl's Cash going on. We don't know when stuff is just going to disappear. We saw that with Tron, we saw that with Turtles in Time. Now, we're seeing that with X-Men. I was literally just about to leave the parking lot at Kohl's, and I was just kind of thinking about, I wonder who the lucky one was to pick up Big Blue at $119, and right underneath, X-Men at $5.99 has finally sold out at Best Buy. When it was $3.99, it didn't sell out. When it was $4.99, it was still here. $5.99, it is gone. You can hit the notify me. This reminds me of that whole Turtles in Time situation all over again. Yeah, it is erased. Well, I'm not erased completely. You can still access it online. But yeah, it has right there sold out. So what do? You know, this is when FOMO gets the best of you. You know, eventually they're all gonna sell out, and that's why it's hard for me, and I want to kind of end the video with kind of big plans at home in the arcade. It's hard to part with stuff because you sell it, and then that cabinet, you know, you decide you want to get it again, and then it's gone. You know, what do you do in cases like this at $5.99? This isn't the lowest it's been, but now it's gone at Best Buy. The good news here is you see it at Kohl's, $5.99, HSN $5.99, Home Depot $5.99, and Wayfair. Walmart does have it at $5.99 also, so everyone has it. Not sure about Target, I will check in a second, but actually, no, Target sold out of X-Men too. I think we covered that a couple of days ago. So here's where they're, you know, this is it. Kohl's, HSN, Home Depot, Wayfair, and Walmart. Possibly Amazon, but you know, gotta wonder how much time is left on X-Men if Best Buy, where I bought mine from, actually picked it up at this very location. I did the store pickup. My first Arcade1up cabinet. It has sold out finally. Never thought it would see that. You know, we always waited for the $2.99 deals. They never came. And it's funny because, you know, like Tron at $6.99 ended up selling out too. So $5.99, $6.99, even Turtles at full price sold out. It's weird how things work out sometimes. You know, you see all this new McFarlane, and then, you know, you go to X-Men. Now they still have X-Men 97. But the greatest game of all time might never return to Best Buy again. Now in our walk and talk for Monday, I do want to talk a little bit about the Pac-Man Plus, kind of give my reaction, and it's a little bit better feeling now than I did when I first saw this. So yeah, kind of X-Men kind of took priority over this, but yeah, you can order this and actually have it right after the Kohl's Cash ends, 21st, 22nd. So it's crazy that they're available that quick. I didn't like it at first, you know, and we'll talk about this later, but There's something really good to take out of this. And unfortunately, I thought maybe when we were talking X-Men or even Pac-Man Plus just for a second, we'd get the alarm, but unfortunately no alarm at the home Best Buy, but good things. New stuff showing up, and hopefully a display right here. Haven't seen that yet. Unfortunately, it's not going to be X-Men. I don't know, thank everybody for watching. I'm going to do a little bit of a scene at home where I want to get into a little change up with the arcade. And I guess an announcement, maybe not a big announcement, but you know, just something that I'm going to kind of change up in preparation for something, and then maybe a little preview of our next video. I am a little behind on my initial review on the Golden Tee Midway XL. And I want to kind of zone in on the original Golden Tee XL and just cover that in the review. We're looking at Tuesday. As a recording of this, today's Thursday. Tuesday the 15th, I believe. October 15th. We will have a full review. It's going to be a little bit differently than the typical reviews. We're not going to spend too much time going over the cabinet. Just very quick, because it is exactly the same size, height as this cabinet. We'll touch briefly on it, but I want to spend more time on the games and let you know why did I purchase this when I already have the XL. And I'm going to give you the reasons. I'm excited about this. It's a special cabinet and I don't want to rush it. Time kind of got away from me this last week, but I promise after the weekend, after our walk and talk on Monday, it will be all about the review for Golden Tee Midway XL. I have decided for the moment that I'm holding on to Marvel vs. Capcom 2 for several reasons. Doesn't mean that I'll have it forever, but I just don't want to get rid of any cabinets. Even if I got Shack Jam, like I'm having a hard time just like letting the Deluxe go, because the Deluxe, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Golden Tee is going right here. And once the XL is actually in this spot, we are moving Marvel vs. Capcom 2 to another location. I'll show where it's going to go. I want to see how it compares to these two cabinets. And then I will decide what needs to be done to these to make it look as close to the, the height, the size as the XL. Now I did find out some information. I was kind of contemplating on, could we just take this and like put it into a Shack Jam cab, completely convert Shack Jam into NFL Blitz. I asked my buddy, the bad guy Mike Worley, and unfortunately, something that I didn't even think about, the XLs are, they're wider than these. These are about 18 7/8, 19 inches. XL's like 22 and a half, 22 and a quarter. So we couldn't take this control deck and just drop it in Shack. Wouldn't be a clean, conversion at all. So that kind of went out the window. So I would have to build these up to make it look good next to Golden Tee. Not really sure what I'm going to do. Not sure if I'm going to stick everything into both of these. It all depends. But what I am sure about for right now, I'm holding on to Marvel vs. Capcom 2 until I pick up something else. I would have to get rid of something. Not buying anything this week. Next week's another story, who knows? But for right now, I'm just going to take this cabinet and rehome it, maybe temporary.